Hello, people!
Hey, and good evening, or whatever time it is in your time zone.
Yes, welcome back to the stream.
We totally aren't 10 minutes late. Your watch is just wrong, believe me.
Yes, sorry about that. Oh, you've set something up here, Blue.
Yep, I did. So I thought we'd need like an area for the thing we're about to test. Like, it needs to spread on something.
Yes, definitely.
So I thought some lights and some hills should do for a good testing area.
Mm-hmm. I hope people enjoyed the break last week.
Oh
It
yeah,
was our
sorry
week
about the
off.
break.
No, I think we said we were gonna have a break, didn't we?
Yeah, we said it, but still, I felt sorry about it.
Yeah, it would be nice to
Uh,
make that. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're
Basically, what
back.
happened last week was Fox was away, uh, Special was busy with stuff, and I was busy with stuff. So yeah, that happens.
Yes, but today should be fun. We're ready to go. Do we want to explain what we're doing, or should we
Let
wait a little
me.
bit?
How bad are the cars, by the way? Because sometimes cars drive by, even though it's late.
I hear them, but they're not. I kind of filter them out at this point.
Oh, great. All right.
Hi, Linus Ostlund. Östlund? I don't know if that's Swedish or German.
That's probably Swedish. Doesn't sound German to
Yeah.
me. All right. So I guess we should start with explaining what we're gonna do tonight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You
You.
want to go ahead?
Okay, sure. So, Blue and I and Special were kind of looking at all the modules and trying to decide what we wanted to update for 1.13. And we got very enthusiastic. We were looking at mob conversion, which I've always felt was a bit of a meh module, a medule. Um. Oh. Oh, that's Kirkis. Okay. Well, that's your name in the stream chat. So yeah. Anyway, so we were looking at mob
Oh,
conversion, and it's always felt a bit meh. But we got a bit carried away with an idea we had, and we're going to probably make a separate module instead. So this is going to be
oh,
a little kind of fungus plague system. The idea is like the advantages for it, if you can use it properly, is that you'll be able to get mushrooms and mycelium both farmable and before you find a mushroom island. But the downside is that you potentially end up with a bit of a plague on your hands. So we're going to have this ability for these special seed mushrooms to appear in your world, and they look like a normal mushroom, but they'll give off slight particles, and over time they'll cause mycelium to spread as they release spores around them. If a cow gets too near one, it'll turn into a mushroom, and cows that mushrooms will be able to like spread that fungus to other cows. So you can end up with accidentally, if you have a herd of them in like a big pen, you might end up accidentally turning all of them into mushrooms. You can still shear them to get them back, but the sort of spread of mycelium could cause problems for you as well. But if you can get rid of these mushrooms that cause the spreading, then you can fix that problem. You'll have to like get rid of all the mycelium by hand though. So that's basically what we're going to be doing, I think.
yes. Actually, this is a thing that I wanted to do for a long time. Because I always found it to be slightly confusing how mycelium doesn't fight the grass. I always thought, like, why is the mushroom island separate? Maybe to stop the plague,
Hmm.
but
Mycelium can spread onto dirt, can't it? But it can't spread onto
yeah, but
grass.
not on the grass. Which is, I guess it limits lag, but
Yeah.
let's do that anyways.
So shall we start with mushroom, the special mushroom entity, and worry about placing it later? Because we're gonna have to do like a big spread player kind of thing, which might
Yeah,
be
let's
difficult to
let's just
start with.
start with the
We'll
mushroom and
just summon it.
expect it's there.
Yeah, summon it with a
Yeah, we'll just
command.
summon it, and then we will worry about the pathfinding algorithm
Hmm.
for the spore entity.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, we can worry about summoning it from cows later, I guess.
So in why have you called it Shroomites with a capital S in pulse check?
Ah, damn it. I'm
So
going through replacing everything.
yes, in we've created a new folder within our tests area here called Shroomites. Name pending. If you have a better name, let us know. And we're going to. I think when we reload, it should be ready to go, right?
Let me just rename it all, because I messed up.
Installing Shroomites, yeah. Okay. Hi, Mr. AA Andrew. Welcome. Shroomium. Kirkus says, can you only make mushrooms? Is there any other kind of fungal thing? I guess it could turn flowers into mushrooms. Maybe. I don't know if that actually makes sense, actually.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do too much to not increase the lag too much. So what Sparks didn't mention yet, this is not gonna be the replacement for better mobs or mob conversions. Instead, we decided to split up mob conversions. It will be split up in this module, and there will be another module more mob conversion focused, which will also feature turning witches back into a special villager.
Yes, that trades potions. I think that'll be fun. Because we don't know why we didn't make it so you can cure witches. That seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Give Sparks command block. There we go. Yeah, so the way we're going to have these mushrooms spawn is very occasionally we will have one of them try to place themselves near-ish a player in the loaded chunks. And they'll basically just be a mushroom with an area effect cloud in them that gives off a particle.
I think you're wrong, Sparks.
Sorry?
Sparks, shame on you.
Sorry, what's that?
The way we wanted to make them spawn was by having mushrooms in the area, right?
No, because we want them to be able to happen without mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going on the document we wrote up earlier. Take a look at the doc.
Oh, that's right. We've got a document.
Yeah, we have a document.
I will look at it.
Should it be a red mushroom or a brown one? Mushrooms are red, right? So it should be a red mushroom.
Should be a red one.
They're also a little easier to spot. So
they look cooler as well.
Yeah, they are. So if we summon a... area effect cloud is the first one. That's nice. Area effect cloud. One below. And then I guess we have to... What is it? Do we want to give it a tag? Tags.
Yeah, we should. So the idea here is that we want to make it visible to the player that the mushroom is like a mushroom that's actively emitting spores. So we want to give it like a small particle effect that shows this mushroom is emitting spores into the wind. And then this mushroom will occasionally spawn a packet of spores that will randomly pathfind throughout the world. And it has a set number of steps. So let's say it has 10 steps. It can move 10 times then. And during those 10 steps, it will replace grass with mycelium.
Yes. Do you remember the code for giving area effect clouds a particle?
I don't, but I can look it up for you.
Thanks.
You made a helpful video on it.
I was going to look at the chunk format page. But that works. GM4 Shroomiite. Okay. Huh? That's weird. Oh, right. Oh, I'm such a stupid...
Where are you currently typing?
Is that a comma?
In-game, I guess.
Okay. I keep closing command blocks without saving.
Command blocks with escape. Let me turn off spectator particles. Here's the code for you. Reopen it.
Just particle, I see. So what do we want to use? There's one called like...
There's the mycelium particle. Town aura?
That's the one, town aura. Particle, and then... What was it? Particle... Oh, just speech marks, okay. Town...
It's not called town aura anymore.
Has it been changed?
Mycelium now. Just lowercase mycelium.
Mycelium.
Makes a lot of sense, actually.
I'm not seeing... Do we have to give it a width?
Keep typing Gamemode 3. Press it again.
gonna-
Maybe give it a wood.
I'm gonna spawn it a little bit higher up in case it's drawing it in the ground. Nope. Yeah, width. What is that? Size?
Radius. It's also in there, I think. Yeah. Radius colon 0.5 or something. And it's float.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there it goes. Maybe go for
Nice.
something like 0.2?
Oops.
Yeah, that's about perfect.
Looks good. I love that we can sort of summon within certain conditions like this one. You can use an area effect cloud, so you don't have to have a 20 hertz clock for particles all the time. I'm gonna try
it's
0.3
Just put it lower
and
down.
a little bit lower.
I will check in Spectator. Still a little bit lower. It should emit from the bottom of this room, I think.
Yeah, that's. I'll try 0.5. Too low? Or
Too large.
Too large.
Better, but a bit higher. Maybe. What do you think?
1.45.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay. Great. And then what's the max duration for these things?
Let me look at that up as well. I will insert a max duration for you. Creative.
That's pretty cool. You can see the red mushroom. There's particles, so you know it's a special kind of mushroom.
There you go. Set it to the max duration.
Nice. That one will vanish after a little while.
This is really cool.
I like that. Kind of subtle, but still visible from a distance.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so
we could use the same particle for the spore packets that will roam outwards. I think it would make sense.
yes, that's a good idea, but maybe make them a block wide instead of a mushroom wide.
Yeah, make them block wide.
Okay. If I slash reload, it should say Shroomites installed, right? If we didn't mess anything up.
I've also changed everything
Nope.
to lowercase. Nope, no updates found.
Shroomites is listed.
Maybe I messed something up.
I guess we're gonna have to check.
Going through everything now. Yep, I messed something up and I can fix it.
Oh.
Just the capital stuff.
We probably have an invalid name inside GM4 modules now. Oh well.
Oh well. Shroomites.
It's not in the sidebar.
Try again now.
Nope. Zip rails. We worked on that last time, Kirkis. There's a video on the live stream. Sorry, on the YouTube channel of the last time. I guess init isn't being triggered. Init check. Init check is still set to zip rails init check. Shroomites.
In the file or
the JSON file for the tags.
Oh, I see.
And pulse check is also still zip rails.
Huh,
Oh, it keeps capitalizing the S now.
Yeah, because it's capitalized in the same messages.
Okay, let's try again. Nope.
Huh, damn it. Say, installing Shroomites. I will look at the log. Can you do /reload again?
No updates found. Not added to modules list. Or check.
We got an illegal argument exception whilst parsing command on line 1. Expected white space to end one argument, but found trailing data at position 69.
Of which?
Dot function here. Not really helpful.
But what file does it say it's in?
Nothing. It's actually a giant error.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't get pack info for pack.mcmeta in resource pack stream 1.13 data pack zip rails zip.
Really? Oh,
Yep.
damn it. Oh, this is the same problem we had last time. I left the zip that I used to copy.
Oh, well.
Which means there's like 2 copies of zip rails and it doesn't like it. So now if I reload, that should no longer be appearing. But it hasn't solved our problem.
Hasn't. Let me. Did you reload again?
Yes.
All right. I'm looking through the logs again.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the log on my end as well.
Couldn't load function at roommates function /init check. Illegal argument exception was passing command on line 1. Expected white space. Line 1, position 69 in init.check.
There's a comment on line 1. Is that init.check MC function or init.check.json?
Init.check.mc function.
Okay. Line 1.
Line 1.
But line 1 is a comment.
Remember the line 1, line 0 thing?
Oh, yeah. Execute unless score shroomites gm4 modules matches 1 or more. Run function shroomites
9.
init.
It's after function.
So shroomites init doesn't exist?
Expect
Init.
white space to end one argument, but found trailing data.
You have double S in last function, says Tom. Double S? Hi, little man Mew. Long time no see. Demon Pixel. Sorry, we've been trying to debug this thing.
Double S in last function.
Tom, it won't disappear if a player enters it because there's no tag telling it how fast to shrink, so it'll just stay forever. This is a public server. You can join on stream.gm4.co. And then Tom says, not this one, other function. Double S.
Pulse check function. The other one. Pulse check.
Can you name the file? I think you guys can see you can see the file names. Can you let us know which file we should be looking in? In pulse check JSON. I don't see a double S. Pulse check JSON. Shroomites. Pulse check. Double S?
Streamfuse must be laughing at us. In pulse check. Sorry, pulse check.mc function. Pulse check MC function. I'm there. Double S. Execute score current take clock shroomites.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, shroomites.
Where's that? I don't see double S.
I've just deleted it, but there was 2. Sorry guys, I was looking in the pulse check .json. Oh, Crothers said .json, but then he's corrected himself. Okay. Whew. Hasn't fixed it though.
Let me rejoin the portal.
Could not read function tag list gm4 init check. Function. gm4 gm4 tags functions init check. Shroomites init check. Couldn't read function tag list.
Let me take a look at the console as well.
Sorry about this, guys. We're kind of should have had this fixed before we started. Couldn't read.
Yeah, Ref, these streams are on the Gamemode 4 channel sometimes. We're still not sure where to stream these. If we stream them on the Accidental Games channel, there's a wider audience that views it. But if we stream it on the Gamemode 4 channel, Gamemode 4 related. However, on the other hand, Gamemode 4 is uploaded to Accidental Games, so yeah.
Shroomites :init underscore check is an invalid value, an unknown value.
Does they need to? I think there's a MC function missing, isn't there?
Are those put on the end? We just copied it from.
I really don't know. I just replaced zip rails with.
Yeah, I
Shroomites.
know, but I don't think that should be an issue. Because pulse check doesn't have it either, and I just copied that straight from zip rails. So does but the file does exist. Shroomites.
Can you click through all the documents real quick? Because I had to reconnect.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
What do I do? Shroomites init check. Why?
If we run a function, do we need to? No, we don't need to specify the MC function. What does chat say? Without MC function.
Yeah. Init check. I am so confused.
Reload it again. I'm looking through it again. I couldn't read function tag list init check. Where's the original error? Oh, there's a ton of error messages we get.
Yeah, GM4 unknown value shroomites init check. What the hell? Couldn't read function tag list. I don't see a syntax error with our. Oh, there's a blank line here. I don't know if that matters. Shouldn't, right? We don't have any trailing commas. We don't have any missing speech marks.
All right. Let me. Couldn't load function at shroomites function init check. Illegal argument exception whilst passing. It's still saying expect white space to end one argument, but found trailing data at init check.mc function position 69 in line 2. Why doesn't it like this command? It's just saying run function.
Can we?
Shroomites.
Can I actually /function it? /function. Oh, it's not. I think the shroomites, it's not listed in the /function thing, init_check. So I think the init_check file is broken. Like it's not properly defined. Init_check. Shroomites functions.
Let me check the FTP. Maybe it isn't properly synced to the server.
I've reopened it. It seems fine. Shroomites. Is it because we're checking the shroomites score and there isn't a score?
Don't think that would be the case. Maybe just remove that line for the time being. Couldn't load function with MC function.
Init and main and pulse checker there. It's only that MC function that is not working.
Couldn't read function tag list. Init check from initcheck.json in data pack. Yeah, the error originates from initcheck.mc function, line 2, position 69, which is after function. What happens if I remove this here? Can you save Sparks?
You can save.
I'm not sure whether saving works for me.
I think we're going to have an error though because we're trying to... Did you just reload?
I just want to see which error throws now. What does it say now? Because now I removed the thing where it tries to run the function.
I think we have the same error.
Current load function. Yeah, it's the same. What if I just...
You never specify the objective in the match argument, says Crothers.
Unless Gauss shroomites. Oh, maybe we don't... Does that objective even exist?
Well, that might be a problem.
I don't think the objective exists, does it?
Incorrect argument for command. Oh, I gotta say run. That command passes fine though if I run it.
Scoreboard, objective.
Shroomites in it. I don't want to actually run it though.
The scoreboard doesn't exist.
What scoreboard? GM4_modules?
Nope. Let me...
I have it on the sidebar right now.
Oh yeah, well, sorry, never mind. I messed up.
Huh. Oh yeah, this is my my background. After the one ... But Crothers, it's running fine. Command is correct. Tried to add scoreboard players, add. Yeah, did...
Now we've successfully installed zip rails.
Huh? But why? What did you change?
Nothing. I just ran /reload.
But now it's reloaded shroomites fine. Is it because...
But we've installed zip rails, apparently.
But we changed it to the word shroomites.
What if I had to reload again? Yeah, it's installing zip rails now. Oh, by the way, shameless plug. We did zip rails last week, which allows you to use tripwires and tripwire hooks to use them as rails and build like zip rails for minecarts, which is a whole lot of fun. So check that out if you have some time. It's uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah. But we still don't have the Shroomites character in the sidebar.
Why did it install zip rails though?
I don't know.
This is where we need special. Is zip rail still on the server?
It is. The pack is there. We can disable zip rails
I'll just leave it on.
using the
Shroomites,
command.
Data.
I'm so confused. This should not be a problem right now.
Yeah, now it's not throwing an error anymore, but it's just not installing.
Matiac says extra space under run function.
Yeah, I removed it already, I think. There used to be an extra space there, but I got rid of that a long time ago. This is slightly embarrassing.
Yeah.
What do people say? Command is correct, right? What program are we using? Hey, 8-bit monkey, by the way. We're using
Hey, monkey.
Atom. It's a free text editor, and you can install a whole ton of plugins and do complicated stuff, which I don't understand, but special in Sparks do, to FTP edit files.
Yeah, we can also edit the file at the same time, which is nice. In it, are we setting?
Kill Minecraft, yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Init check.
What are we doing? We're saying installing Shroomites.
Scoreboard objective set to space sideboard GM4 up check. There are 5 installed modules. But I see 4 listed. So I think zip.
All right, so
Shroomites.
it gets to the end of init check.mc function.
Oh yeah, it's printing init check.
What about init mc function?
Why?
Why?
Shroomites init over here. This is apparently not being run. Say init Shroomites.
Shroomites installed.
What? All you did was add a say command. What?
So now, if we remove the say command,
All you did was add a say command. Well, it won't say installed again because it's now installed. We'd have to remove it from the modules list, I guess. Scoreboard object.
can you do that?
Scoreboard players. Remove Shroomites from GM4 modules. Oh, I need to reset. Scoreboard players. Reset. Okay, try reloading now. What?
Shroomites
But-
installed.
I think we had some kind of server client desync there.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
think
god,
so
that
as
was
well.
so annoying.
Sorry,
Anyway,
everyone.
what are we even
Let's get to
doing
the
now?
module. 45 minutes later. We would... Yeah, let's define like a mushroom, a sauce mushroom.
Yeah.
If the player punches this mushroom, the area effect cloud should die as well.
Yes. So I guess we need to every cycle we need to check whether the area effect cloud is still inside a mushroom, right?
Yep, sounds good.
Execute
And
at E.
yeah, then we should probably... Oh. So how should we go about it? Should we tag it if it's in a mushroom, or should we just kill it if it's not in a mushroom? Because we can check if it's not in a mushroom now. I think doing the second would be more efficient.
Red mushroom.
Where are you typing at the moment?
I'm just checking to see whether the area effect cloud considers itself inside the grass block or inside the mushroom.
Alright, I will...
It considered itself inside the mushroom.
Right, I will add some commands then.
Okay, so under pulse.
Yeah, where does this go?
Pulse check. Pulse check.
I think main.
Yeah. Just put a Sacom on there a second so we can see how often it's pulsing. It should be at the regular regular clock speed, right?
Alright. Reloading. It's not pulsing at all.
Have we defined the speed? That would be under init, right?
I guess. Init MC function. After that happened, you might clock tick 0.
Yeah, so it should be clocking.
I think my say command might be messing things up because I get a special character in there. Just change that to...
The clock is running.
I changed it to say shroom. Maybe it's better. No, it's just not pulsing.
The gateways are causing lag. Okay.
Yeah, they are if you look at them. Just don't look at them. They're really shy.
Ignore them.
Alright, so why isn't this pulsing?
If score GM4 current tick GM4 clock tick equals of Shroomites GM4 clock tick run function Shroomites main.
Yeah, that's just a special way of doing
Yeah.
run it when it's needed.
Shroomites is on tick 0. So it should be running it.
So frustrating.
I'm gonna put another line here and say sending to main.
That should run on 20 Hz now, I think.
No. First, it's not running at all, and secondly, it's only should only be doing it if
I see.
the score matches, but it's not doing anything at all. Shroomites has a score of 0.
Has a score of 0 where? On the
sidebar.
That should be fine though, because it just defines in which tick they run. 0 just means it runs on the 0th tick, which is fine.
Yeah, if current tick.
Go about objective satisfied site. Cipher. Chain for modules.
We're probably going to get a lot of pulse check now. Hang on.
Alright.
Nope. Our pulse check function isn't running.
What calls pulse check though?
Was it main? Did you delete it from main? No, because main is called by pulse check.
Main is called by
So it'll be part of init? No, it's the game mode 4 tag. Game mode 4 tags function pulse check shroomites : pulse _ check. That seems correct.
Shroomites. Let me. Pulse _ check. Yeah, that's correct. Is it? What's it called? Shroomites : pulse _ check.
Yeah.
Because our data pack namespace, our folder is called gm4 _ shroomites. Oh no, it's fine. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's my mistake.
It's the namespace within the data pack, which is called shroomites.
Yep. Shroomites pulse _ check. It's just one of those days where everything's cursed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 8-bit monkey, we'd love to teach you, but we're kind of
Sucking at it ourselves right now.
sucking at it, yeah.
Hey, Jojo3.
Huh.
Yeah, Monkey, I'm happy to help you set up Atom, though, if you want at some point.
Why isn't it running pulse check?
It should be running hash gm4 : pulse check. Is Shroomites currently in charge of the clock? Is it the topmost in the list?
Can't we just summon special?
Don't know.
Let me just ping him. Maybe he shows up.
It looks like Shroomites is the last in the list, so it should be running first. It should be in charge.
I just told Special that everything broke down. He needs to come on now.
Okay.
I hope he won't mind.
Okay, sorry for the spam. Shroomites. This file is working.
Yeah, looks like it. Shroomites is definitely running.
So it's running gm4 : pulse check.
Should it maybe run Shroomites : pulse check?
No, because game mode 4.
No, because we have our clock system.
Game mode 4. Game mode 4 tags functions pulse _ check, then defines Shroomites pulse check.
Hey Mizoot, maybe you can help us.
Shroomites
Everything broke down.
Pulse check MC function. But this one isn't running.
Yeah, it's amazing how compact they are. Well, they aren't compact. 1.13 commands, they're just very long. You can just chain them together.
The game mode 4 namespace is not triggering pulse _ check.mc function under Shroomites.
Also, for everyone who's wondering why we have so many files in game mode 4 files, basically, we, mostly Sparks and Special, came up with a system how we can implement game mode 4 modules and have a central clock system that allows us to schedule modules in an efficient way, reducing lag.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm really happy with the system. It's just that, God, we haven't even started the module yet, and we've been going for almost an hour.
A Special says maybe he can get back early, so...
So, game mode 4's tick is running, and it is running function gm4 pulse check hash gm4 pulse check, and we have gm4 pulse check as a function tag.
Is the GM4 current tick intended to go as low as -1? Yes, it is. That's our clock system. Tick -1 is just the tick when nothing runs, just to give it some time to reset.
And that specifies shroomites pulse underscore check. So the namespace is shroomites pulse underscore check. But this file runs nothing. Say hi. Reload. Nothing.
Sometimes this can just be frustrating.
And we had that issue earlier where we added a say command and that fixed it.
Do you think it's a desync issue again?
I feel like it. Maybe it is. What? Why? Here's some love from main. Main still isn't running then.
Maybe it's overwhelmed, but tag has the same name as the function. Shouldn't be metexor, because
That's how zip lines works. That's how all the others.
We basically took the module we used last stream, and just renamed everything. That's basically how you roll in 1.13. Just take the last function, rename everything to make a new blank function.
Shroomites pulse underscore check. Shroomites init underscore check. What was that?
No, I just destroyed Gamemode 4.
Oh. Whoops. Well done.
Maybe that was it.
You're gonna try to turn it back on?
Yeah, I will do that.
Flip the lever back on. Maybe you can fix Gamemode 4.
I re-enabled Gamemode 4, so that should be fine now, but Specialist running, he says.
Run the function manually. Function shroomites. Which one are we trying to run again? Init.
We're trying to. Yep.
Executed two commands from function shroomites init check.
We're not trying to run init check. We're trying to run main function, but we know how to run main function. We're trying to run pulse check. Pulse underscore check.
It's listed. Two commands from function pulse check. Run.
Did it print a say command?
I removed the say command. Now it runs the test command.
Yeah, it does.
As me.
So it's just a.
Hello?
Yeah, because you're the executor, right?
Hey, special.
Hi.
Hey, special. Sorry about having to summon you, but we're just.
Everything is broken.
Yeah.
Can't be that bad, right?
Oh, it is.
We don't
booting up
know what's wrong. This is so stupid.
So basically, here's a summary of the stream for you, special. We just took ziplines, replaced all the ziplines with shroomites, and then it wasn't working. Then I added say commands, which made it work. Then removed the say commands, which kept it working.
I'm stuck in your tunnel. There we go.
But it's still not like running the main loop. It's not running the clock system. Well,
Okay, let me. I'm booting up the Atom. The Atom is booting. I don't have to reinstall it. That's good. Also, I got a second monitor. I'm so happy about this.
Oh, that sounds great. I should get myself a third one.
Oh, shut up.
I don't think it's a good idea, but I don't think that's the problem, Tom, because we have other modules with comments in the first line and it's fine. What function runs the gm4 pulse check tag? That would be the Gamemode 4
Gamemode 4 tick
file, which runs it right here. So every tick, it's running hash gm4 pulse check, and the hash means that it is a tag. So under Gamemode 4 tags pulse underscore check, we are telling it to run Shroomites pulse check. But Shroomites pulse check is not being run.
There's a typo in there. Shroomites pulse underscore check. No, it looks good to me.
Are you able to join the telemetry session special?
I'm working on it.
Okay. Main is not being run.
We're pouring coffee and bananas over it to help make it run smoother. Yes.
Somehow I doubt that, but there is a chance. So I think we should try it. Except maybe we
what
should
happens
not
if
try
we
it.
run gm4 tick the function manually?
Then it runs.
Then it runs.
Join portal. Join. Da.
Well, on the upside, we have a mushroom with
Yes,
particles.
hi. Okay.
So special. We have this file tick, which is running pulse check. This is definitely running once every 20 hertz because we put a say command in here.
Okay,
It's running. It's running gm4 pulse underscore check, which is a hash, so it's a tag. But if we look at pulse underscore check, we get this. So it's running Shroomites pulse underscore check, and in the Shroomites namespace pulse underscore check, this function is not running. It should be running at 20 hertz, but it isn't.
Okay, let me Shroomites. Interesting name.
Blame Blue.
Yeah, sorry. It's not that bad.
Because your pulse check tag does not say it's calling zip rails, that's why.
Where?
Where?
Go to the pulse check tag.
Yeah, I'm there.
I'm there.
Gamemode 4. Gamemode 4 Shroomites. Or yeah, GM4 Shroomites, GM4 tags functions pulse check.
Yeah. .json. Is this a desync? Because it says Shroomites pulse check for me.
Save
I
it
think
just to
it's
be
a
sure.
I'm gonna
Desync. Yeah.
I'm gonna reopen it.
Because I loaded it from my remote Atom remote thing, and it says zip rails.
This. I see the same as Sparks.
I can't reopen the file.
Special, open the file, please. Let us.
I've opened it on my end. I'll just.
Can I rejoin the portal?
Here, I've saved it. Saved it on my end.
But I can't open the file. What?
I think it's a desync. I can't click on special set to go. To see
Dragon,
stuff.
someone messed up a teleport command. Actually, I don't remember who it was. I was gonna say cough blue, but I don't remember if it was blue. But they teleported every armor stand to themselves because the teleport command changed. So I put a sign that said a dragon statue.
What?
Look, it's identical.
What?
So
What is happening? I cannot open pulse underscore check.json. I can open init check, but I can't open pulse check. I closed the file and I can't reopen it. If I close init check,
So I can't click on special set for some reason.
I can't open init check
because
either.
I'm currently not in a file
see.
from Sparks' teletype. I'm looking at things directly through FTP remote.
I can't open these files once I close them.
Unable to open. I can't open them either. This is super weird.
Connection end.
I don't think this is a... I'm gonna have to restart Atom.
Yeah, let's restart Atom.
Yeah, restarting might be the thing you gotta do. Oh, portal closed. Oh, because you closed Atom. Gotcha.
I'm really,
Because I can open things fine from my end.
I'm really annoyed about this because I'm pretty sure this
Still.
wasn't our fault. This was Atom.
Or it
Being
might be
weird.
something on the FTP end.
Yeah,
Who's gonna host the portal?
I'll host.
Actually, it's a
Yeah,
pretty interesting
probably.
story how we went about finding a text editor. Because the thing is,
Posted
with
the link.
1.13 functions, you can't just work on command blocks anymore on a server. So we need to find like some text editor which allows us to live edit.
I mean, it seems to work okay, except for whatever just happened there. And we solved the not being able to do things right problem. But
So
yeah.
under game mode 4 tags functions, these should now... They say shroomites. You said you saved it on your end.
Yes, I saved it from my end.
So
and it seems to have worked.
now if we reload... Coffee and bananas! And love from Maine.
You're welcome.
So this was a desync issue. And nothing else.
That's so embarrassing.
It's really annoying, that's what it is. Get rid of that.
We just wasted an hour on that.
Yeah, we did. And get rid of that.
Alright, people, welcome to the stream where we finally work on a module.
There we go. Coffee and bananas.
That was perfectly timed, Paradoxalody. Wait, Paradoxalota. Paradoxalotl.
Paradoxolotl.
Paradoxalol. I'm really
It's-
impressed
it's
by
like the
that
axle-
name. That's a super cool name.
Yeah, paradoxolotl.
It's like the axolotl,
It's
but a paradox.
It's very fun to say. Anyway, mushrooms. What are we even doing at this point?
Can we talk about
They're
axolotls for
quite
a second?
fun. Quite fun, guys.
Can we talk about what?
Axolotls for a second.
What are they?
Oh, those are those.
They're a wonderful creature.
They are wonderful and they eat their babies. So just ignore that fact. They are wonderful creatures. Like they are. They can regrow some of their limbs.
Most of their limbs, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if they aren't too badly injured, of course. But yeah, it works for them because they never lose the ability to replace stem cells, or reproduce stem cells, which makes them super
Which I gotta
cool
say,
animals.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, somebody's been suggesting we try WinSCP instead. I think we should try and look for some alternatives because there have been some problems with this. Okay, what are we even doing at this point? We have the mushroom, and I guess...
Now we need. All right,
we
we
wanted
wanted to make it so that if you break the mushroom,
Yeah.
it should check for if there's not a red mushroom in its place. It should kill the area effect lab.
So, yeah.
I have to reacquaint myself with what's going on.
Kill mushrooms that
special.
aren't-
Just open the document if you want to. I will
Oh, that one. Okay, gotcha.
send it to you real quick. There you go. And then click on my icon in the top right to view the lines we're currently viewing.
Where? What icon?
Help.
Help.
In the top right, there should be like an icon saying,
Aha!
me.
Found it. It took a minute. I guess my screen didn't want to show your face or something.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, also, hi, Max.
Can you guys check this command? I think it's right.
Yeah, execute as after Shumat. Add. Yeah.
There we go.
Did I put as twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
Black
you
red
want to run the
mushroom.
inverse. Unless.
Yes, you're right. Do we want to say type equals area effect cloud?
Yeah, probably. Should
Couldn't hurt.
I'm wondering if it'll reduce the search criteria or increase it.
Huh. Just leave it in, it will be fine.
I've saved. Let's try it. Boop. Thank God, something's actually worked for a change.
Seems to be working to me.
Yeah,
Yep, works. Finally.
great.
Oh, that's nice.
So now we need a really slow clock that tells it... what's it going to do? Is it going to spawn
It's
a new
gonna
spore
summon-
if there isn't
It's
X spores in range?
I don't think we need to check for X
Should it
spores
just
in range because
constantly summon them?
because we only give the spores like a limited number of steps, so they will automatically die after a couple of minutes. We don't even have to count the steps. We can just make it so that the spores spawn with a set duration,
Yeah,
and we have a clock that moves them every so often.
yeah, exactly.
So we don't have to check for a number of spores nearby.
Do we need to define a new scoreboard under init then?
Yeah, I would just set up a scoreboard that counts up, and every time it hits a certain value.
What should we call the scoreboard?
Spore life? I don't know.
Just shroomites?
I guess we need fake players in it anyways, right? Yeah. Just call it roommates and we'll have a fake player in it saying... Oh, no, we won't, because every mushroom will have its own.
Yeah, it will. Okay, I've added that to init. We'll have to reinitialize the module. Scoreboard players reset GM4 modules. Oh, shroomites GM4 modules. Reload. So we should now have.
I will rename the scoreboard to Shroom Time because that sounds better. Makes more sense.
Oh, but we've just created it.
But we can remove it again.
But
I can make it disappear
Are we only
very
using
quickly.
it for shroom time? Is there anything else we're going to use Shroomites scoreboard for? Well,
I guess
we
we're
can call
only
it that.
going to use this one for Shroom Time because every mushroom has its own Shroom Time. So we can't really use it for anything else.
Tom suggested that we could use the area effect cloud's duration.
Yeah, we already said that.
We'll do that.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
I'm a bit behind.
Basically, we'll have this Shroom Time scoreboard count up, and once we hit value X, we will summon a new area effect cloud with a set duration at the mushroom, and then that area effect cloud will, every time Shroom Time hits a certain value, the area effect cloud will move one block. And at some point the duration will run out, then it will die.
Ah, gotcha.
So if we saved those changes, can we reload to add the new scoreboard?
Yep, let me just save. It's safe, we can reload.
We don't have anything that creates the shrooms yet, right? Just...
Nope, the shrooms are meant to be created near mycelium or near mooshrooms. It's on a document, I think.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a little testy boy room.
Go for it.
8-bit monkey, it shouldn't be that much of a headache this time around because it's things are...
Alright.
You don't have to worry about the IDs anymore. Since they're all strings, but it is still gonna be a bazillion
Where are we at?
hard-coded values.
We added the thing. Now we'll add like a slow clock.
Execute as at e tag equals gem4 shroomite type equals area effect cloud. As will allow it to run its own scoreboard operator, right?
Yep.
Run
we don't
scoreboard players. Actually, we don't need to do an execute, do we? We can just...
we should create a new function for this, and we should check add every... Yeah, we should add another function called slow clock or something. And you don't need to run... Yeah, you need to run the add one. And I will do execute as...
Is there a cow?
Do you want me to run?
Yeah, just to add one.
Yeah. Okay. Scoreboard players add GM4
Special, can you
time.
create a new function file real quick, or can only Sparks do that?
I can do it. It's just yeah. Do.
Called slow
What do we want to call it?
Slow clock, maybe?
What's this for?
Call it.
It will get run once we hit a certain value on shroom time.
So when the shroom should spread?
No, when a new spore should be created.
Or when it should spread.
So-
I think that will be the same trigger.
Oh, you think it should be the same speed? Every time a spore moves, a new spore is also spawned.
Oh, that's right. The new spores... No, that's not the same speed. Not at all.
So spore
Spawn. I guess?
spawn. Spawn spore. Spore spawn. Okay, I've
Spawn
created
spore.
it. Spark should be able to open it now.
Spore underscore
Where are you,
spawn.
Spark?
I've opened it.
Okay, cool. Max said you didn't have a thing for the scoreboard a minute ago.
A thing for the scoreboard.
Oh yeah, scoreboard players add. I'm assuming this is to itself, right?
Yeah, so it needs an @s, sorry.
Yeah. Although
Oops.
you don't have to execute then.
Well, that's what I
If
was
it's-
saying, but then Blue said we should execute instead.
Oh. Damn it, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa, what did I do? Oh, I see. Score players add at E, like that.
Ah. You're faster than me.
Let's make
Copy.
this like for testing reasons.
Welcome
a
to the
200.
stream, Florian. Florian Schmidt.
Welcome,
Is
I
this
definitely butchered that. Hello! Exclamation point.
Schmidt.
special? I think I can do better. Hello, Florian Schmidt.
Florian
Well-
Schmidt.
You also are better at pronouncing things.
Yeah, German is a horrible language anyway, so just forget about it.
I prefer it to Swedish.
You do? Really?
Yeah. I mean, I guess the main advantage Swedish has is that it only has 2 genders instead of 3.
Yeah.
And I know
what's the
they don't call them genders, but they are.
What's the function called now? Spread shroom? Shroom spread?
Spore
spawn.
underscore spore underscore spawn. Which I have opened. You can jump to me.
Oop, that's 2 O's.
This should work, I think.
Maybe? It just runs this. Yeah, that.
Why are we making a separate function for this? If is the only thing we're doing in this summoning a new area effect cloud that is a spore? Because if so, we probably
I
don't
thought it
need a new
would just be
function.
nicer.
Yeah, but the more functions you have,
Yeah,
the
we
longer
mu-
it takes to load. So I feel like if we're just summoning a new area effect cloud and we're not doing anything else, then we should probably just run that instead of having a function for it.
I guess you're right. I'm still not really into this.
You can leave all that because it's everything after here after run instead of doing function, just summon area effect cloud.
Yeah, but if we put it on the main, it will run through it every time. But if we put it in its own function, it will only...
But no, everything to the left of run will be run every time on main. Everything to the right of run will only be run if the stuff on the left validates.
Yeah,
But
and
your
if
function
we-
file is exactly the same as a summon in how often it's run.
Yeah, but we need to reset the score as well. Well, I guess we could do that for every But then it has to.
That's true. We have to reset the score, so that's 2 commands, so we can make a function file for it.
I guess
Did
it
we
will
want-
be more efficient if we run at S and reset the score as at S, because then it won't have to look through the entities.
I guess it all depends on how many you're trying to run.
Let's just reload this. See whether it works. Reload.
Why do we have
It'll
2?
take some time now.
Did somebody click the button twice?
To what?
Somebody
It's in the
summoned.
testing area, I think.
Oh, do we have another one?
Oh yeah, I put one in the testing
Oh,
area over
okay.
there for people to.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
We should set this
reduce
number
the
to something
time.
lower. Otherwise, we're going to be here forever
Yeah.
before we see if it works.
Let me set it to 20. 20. There we
And
go.
then reload.
Reloading.
Spawn Spore! Yay! Okay. So now we want to put a
Alright.
summon in there.
Yep, I will just put one in there. Spawn Spore.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh, that just changed my GUI size.
Shroomite underscore spore?
Yep.
Instead of Gemfall
Shroomite
spore?
underscore. Yeah, go for that.
Shroomite. Duration, we want to give it a number like, let's say like 1,000 for now, or maybe 2,000 or something.
What's 10 seconds? Let's give it
10 seconds
Yeah.
is 2,000 or
let's do
200. Sorry.
2,000 for now.
Yeah.
That's 100 seconds, so just over.
But give it a larger radius of 1 or 0.5 or something.
0.45 should be fine, just
Okay.
a bit smaller than a block, just to make it look nicer.
Yep.
Why is it summoning it at itself? Isn't there already one there?
No, it is a Shroomite, but it's summoning a Shroomite spore.
The one that's
Ah,
there
gotcha,
special,
they're different.
That's just the indicator for this is an active mushroom.
Yeah. We're also going to make it so
Oh,
that
okay.
rarely these things will be able to spawn new spore mushrooms as well, like nearby, if there aren't too many nearby. But we haven't done that yet.
Alright.
So it should now be spawning these entities
Fair.
every 20 seconds.
We should move. For now, I will make it so that they spawn 4 blocks above, just so we can see them easier. Reloading. $20 is still a pretty high value.
Yeah. It's not working. Did you reload?
Nope. I did, I think.
Oh,
Maybe there's some passing error somewhere. Summon
make
error
sure there's not just
factor.
3 there.
I made it so that it summons them 4 blocks above.
4 above?
Yeah, just for testing reasons, so that we can see them easier.
There's no errors that I can see in the reload.
What's the size of the marker on our area effect cloud?
Point 0.35, I think.
There's quite a lot of these area
0.3 and then
effect
0.4.
clouds.
Oh yeah, it's the seeds.
I've now killed them,
The spores?
and there's
You
already
killed
2
the
more.
Are they
seeds.
not counting down? They'll be around for like 2 minutes, so.
Yeah, but they're still being spawned,
Why can't
but
I
they're
see
not
them?
being spawned up. They're being spawned level.
Do we change the?
Oh god, yeah,
execution position at all?
it's over here. Is it?
Oh,
Okay.
they're at world spawn. That's why, because you're not running the function at them.
Oh, did you not? Oh, under
Oh.
main, you're doing
There we go.
as, but not at. Yeah.
There we go. So now it's at their location as well as there. So
Oh,
now
that
the
makes
summon
sense.
is at the right.
Reloading it.
Mm-hmm. I see.
18, 19, 20. There
There
we
we
go.
go. Okay. We can lower that
That's
as well
good to me.
because it has a wider hitbox, so you can see it with F3B.
Oh, that's true, yeah. I will set it to same position.
Okay, now we need to separately count up. Can we?
Yeah, so we need another one of these clocks, I think.
Yeah. We can use the same scoreboard though.
I feel like these spores should not touch the block, they should hover a bit. So I will summon them like 0.1 block higher.
Okay. So I'm gonna suggest that we give them both the shroomite tag and call one shroomite shroom and one shroomite spore.
Oh, so that
that
we can
add
save
one.
on like one add command. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. So we don't have a summon come off of the mushroom yet, but I'll add the tag now.
GM4. What would you?
Shroomite underscore shroom.
Well, the spores technically are shrooms.
What do you mean?
There's so many.
Oh, yeah. So you're saying the shrooms will be called shroom, and the GM4 underscore shroomite tag will make it so that we count up. We count up on every GM4 underscore shroomite entity.
Yes.
Right? That sounds good.
I'm not naming the entity. I'm not naming the armor stand though. I'm just giving it two tags.
Yep. I gave the spores the GM4 underscore shroomite tag as well.
Okay, so the new entity has a tag. Shroomite spore. Yeah, that's good.
Can you kill the old?
Yep, I have done so.
Shroom spores. Thank you.
So the new ones will have the tag, and they will also count up. Yeah, they are counting up. That's good.
In their own shroom time? In their own shroom time. Sounds good.
So we want to say, so this way we can count differently. So we can say, how do I duplicate a line? Control Shift D. Control Alt D.
Yes.
Oh, I can get rid of the say.
How do I copy a line? Ugh. Do it the wrong way.
I don't remember what the thing to search the shortcuts is.
So execute as GM4 shroomite. Oh god, we have spores summoning more spores right now. Shroomite, shroom.
Wait, we do?
Vanilla burp.
Hi VB. Scores GM4 shroom time. 10 or more.
We don't want exponential shroom.
That's what we
spore
currently
growth.
have. I need to make a
did you
new
get it?
file.
Spore spread, right?
Yeah, spore underscore spread. I'll just create it now.
Sure.
Spore spread dot mc function. There it is.
Yep, there it is.
I love how potato is just. The redstone potato is just watching this shroom grow.
It's very entertaining.
Okay, if we reload now, we should have every 10 seconds.
Are these the final times or just testing
No,
periods?
just testing periods. It'll be a lot slower
Just
than
testing
this.
periods.
Okay.
Why are they
Because in
not?
like 10 seconds,
Why are they still
the
counting
entire
up?
world will run.
Why is that one counting up from 83? I thought we were. Is it?
Where's the
Oh,
one?
that must be the test shroom, which doesn't have the new tags. I'm guessing.
Is there another test room around?
Yeah, that's the one in the play area over here, right?
That spreading thing
uh,
is announcing every tick. We have. Hang on, I think we have an old spore.
It's not doing it anymore. Oh, are you giving it the tag blue?
Can you? I'm doing it. Never mind.
You can also just kill it and resummon it if. But the that mushroom is in bright daylight, so I had to place it by magic.
Okay, mycelium. Portal.
Yeah, 8-Bit Monkey, they just run in order top to bottom. Is the command order. Which is good for ordering it. But there's some weird things where sometimes actually not really. It's edge case stuff.
What is that extra shroom that isn't counting back down? Because that, whatever it is
It's this one over here.
it's going to be summoning a new area effect cloud every tick, every second.
Doesn't look like it though.
Oh, I guess it isn't, but it should. I'm guessing it's missing.
doesn't
It's
have
missing
that,
tags, so it's not actually being sorted anymore. It doesn't have a shroom or a spore tag.
Yeah, now it's fixed. It has the shroom
8-Bit
tag,
Monkey.
and it got reset.
Hey, Vanilla Burp. Oh yeah. This is madness. We are working on like mushroom plague stuff. So I guess the next thing would be to make the spores spread. So on the spread, we want to set
There are a ton of
block,
spores right now.
execute if block -1 is grass underscore block.
Yeah, for our viewers, to sum up the pathfinding algorithm and speech marks, we want to make it so that it summons the spore, and then after X seconds have passed, it will randomly move in one of the cardinal directions. And if it ends up in a block, it will move itself one block up. And if it ends up above a air block, it will move itself one block down.
How do we randomize the direction? What's the best way of choosing which direction they should move in?
There's it's random is a little harder with functions, I think.
It
We
is a
could
little.
summon
We could have
4
three dummy armors
temporary
there.
area effect clouds in the cardinal directions and then use @R to one of them. Or
have 3 temporary area effect clouds in the module, then copy a random score and then.
Or as
Maxitor
as someone's-
@R does work. You have to use the sort equals random argument. @R is limited to only players, and summon items always have the same facing direction, I believe, whereas
Yep,
thrown
they
items
do.
have random things. You could you could summon 4 in the cardinal and use @R. We could. What are other alternatives?
Summoning an
Dave?
area effect cloud isn't that bad, is it? 'Cause
No,
we
especially not if it disappears in a tick.
we could
Or we could use
every second.
what do you call it? Spread players.
Every second
if we, can
we
put that
could
to
add.
work.
We could use a score 0 to 3 for direction, and every second add 1 to a random spore to change the number. And because we're targeting a random spore to change the rotation of, it would randomize the rotations of all of the spores.
But then if you have more spores,
They'll be more likely to continue
makes
moving
it
in the
less
direction they are.
likely that
Yeah.
makes it less likely that one changes direction.
Yeah. Little
Yeah,
Man
I think-
9
I think-
Mewtwo says something we could use like the game time scoreboard as the seed and then do some weird math stuff to it.
Like the
But
modular stuff.
I think the
Yeah.
easiest and
I don't know if that seems
Most-
a little overkill for something like
yeah, I think the easiest way to do it would be the thing where we summon 4 area effect clouds around it.
The annoying is
Then just have them die.
is every spore going to be doing this at the same time? It depends on when they're spawned, right? Because they'll have separate counters.
Depends on when they're spawned.
So we
yeah.
shouldn't have like hundreds of entities being
No,
spawned
there
in the
should-
same
there shouldn't be,
moment.
like- Nope.
Okay.
But I mean, area effect clouds are pretty low overhead. They're like not barely even sent to the player.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I guess we can summon a checker in each direction. Summon
Yeah. Oh, this mushroom has started to spread.
spread.
The mushroom has started to spread, not the
Oh,
spore,
I see.
the mushroom.
Area effect cloud. We'll summon it. One in the X. I suppose I should be copying like the other summons.
I got you, Spores.
Okay. Shroomite Spore, check. Let's just make the tags longer and longer. It doesn't need the Shroomite tag because it's not
Duration
supposed to count
1.
up. Duration
Doesn't need.
1.
What if I delete the? What happens if I delete the radius tag?
You don't need it. It'll have a radius of 0.
By default.
So we should be able to copy that 4 times with different directions.
Oh, Dragon showed us too. Yeah, you can't place blocks there for some reason. I don't know. So let me check chat.
Chris, this is Adam. And Minecraft, because why not?
And also, thanks to Mizzet, we have a spell checker in it, which is quite helpful.
You mean a
to be
syntax
honest.
checker?
The syntax checker,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, not a spell checker.
Do we not want to do it a full block to the side? So that
Yeah.
way we can just
Yeah,
execute
we need to
on
do it a
it.
full block to the side.
That way we can just execute on the random one to summon the new spreaded thing.
To
No,
teleport it
we
in
want to
this spread thing.
teleport it because if we summon a new one, then we won't have that duration counter to make it expire.
Okay.
So yeah, but
Gotcha.
one sounds
Sure.
good. And then what do? We just teleport it to a random one, I guess, and that's
Yeah,
it.
then we just teleport it to a random one. After that, we need to check whether it ends up in a block. If so, move 1 block up. And if then there's airspace beneath it, then move 1 block down.
Is this correct? Sort equals random, limit equals 1. Sort isn't right, is it?
No, that's right.
Oh,
It's
it's
sort.
just not highlighted correctly. I guess. Get on it, Mizode. You missed a tag. Add S at E. That's it, right? Oh, no. We need a type. Tag equals GM4 Shroomite Spore check.
And you're going to want a distance on there. Ah!
Distance equals 1 or... Oh, less than or equal to 1.
I think that works. We'll find out.
So it shouldn't move it over a block. We do only want to summon these if there is air there, though. But we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, I think that's what blue's doing. Execute out itself, unless air. Unless there's air there. Yeah.
Yeah, that moves them 1 block up if they are in a block, so they will always jump up.
Hey, Vanilla Burp. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, is she gone already? Go watch
Not-
something I understand.
Not
See ya.
quite.
So
I
here's
like
a
this. I can
question
see my
for-
chat now.
Here's a design choice question. So we could either make it so that they move there, regardless of the block that's in that space, or we could make it so that they check for air block in that specific space first.
Yeah. When they do this, when they use teleport, will they be measured from the new location after they teleported?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Like this line teleports them across.
We don't need it late.
Then this
Yeah.
one here is checking a new checking their current location for air. Will they be considered to be there?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you just moved them, yeah.
Okay. It's not like
But I think from a design perspective, it would be better to only teleport them to the area effect cloud if there's air there, because we're talking about spores. They travel in air. They can't go into the block.
we wanted them to be able
if
to
there's
move
a-
up though, right? Like to climb a 1 block
that's
high
true.
space or to drop
Then
by 1
the
block.
thing is, if you, so let's say we're here, and have the mushroom here, And let's say the spore decides to spread into this block.
Yeah,
Then it will move up,
but it'll
but
still
then it
be...
will have to wait. It's still in a block then, and it will have to wait until until the timer hits the move timer again to move another block up.
Yeah, but we don't want it to be able to rise by 2 blocks. We want it to be able to rise by 1.
Yeah.
So we need
So
to check if...
this would be fine if it can move into this block and then get moved up, but
we could summon these area effect clouds only if they have an air block above them or an air block on them.
There's not really a way to do ores easily unless you do multiple summons on different conditions.
Well, we can run a command to execute on all Shroomite Spore checks to detect. Oh yeah, the ore is really annoying, isn't it? We can.
Yeah.
We.
Do you also want them to spread downwards? Like if it's here,
yeah.
it can go to here.
Yeah.
But that's easy special, because then they will just spread. Let's say the mushroom is currently here. Yeah, there. Then it just teleports to here, and it will notice it's in an air. There's an air block beneath it, and then it will just teleport down 1 block.
Can't we just have the same principle happen upwards? If there's so if it's here,
Yep.
and it decides to spread this way, it's in a block. There's an air block above it. Teleport it 1 up.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. But let's imagine being this mushroom, it teleports here, and
There's not an air block there, so it should disappear.
But in this situation,
longer
we do
work,
want
right?
it to be able to spread to this block because there's air here, right? So we can't just go if there's an air block above, if there's not an air block above, die, because we want it to be able to continue spreading.
it should be able to go there. And let's say it's a 2-block high wall, so it can.
It should also be able to
It
do
will
that.
teleport. It should be able to climb this, but it shouldn't be able to climb this.
Normally I'd do like a testful block, effectively, but we don't really have a comparison space, a safe comparison.
There needs to be an easier way for this. We don't need complicated testful blocks here.
Plus, that's gone.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It needs to die if it is in a solid block and there's no air block above it.
But we don't want to make it die.
We want to be able to. We
If
want
it
to
can't
make
spread
it not
there, it
spread.
has to.
We want it to not
Then it
choose
should
that
spread
direction.
somewhere else. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. So we're summoning these 4 area effect clouds for Spore check. We need to kill them if it's not a safe space. So if the space it's in and the space it is above it is not air, it needs to die.
From now on, we use brown mushrooms for spore check representation in these models.
Okay.
Grab yourself a brown mushroom.
So, execute. The problem is we need to check both. But we.
So if we summon the area effect clouds, and before we teleport to them, we check if it's a valid spot to teleport to, right?
Yes.
Well, before we summon them, and then as all of them, we kill them. We kill them if they are in a block, but there's no airspace above.
Yeah. So.
When do we have to kill them?
Termite spore check. That's 2 Gamemode 4s.
Yeah, we kill them if they are in a block, but there's
Sorry.
not a block above. That's what we want to do.
If
they're not in air,
Yep. So if they're
if
in
the
a
block
block,
above them is air. No.
the
No,
block
it's the
above
other
them
way
is not
around.
air.
wait.
If they're not currently in air, and the block above them is not currently in air,
Yes, then kill them.
yes.
We don't have this problem going downwards because these spores are in air, so it's fine if they if we have like
Yeah.
a too high latch here, they can
Yeah,
travel
going-
to the air and then go down bit by
Yeah,
bit.
going downwards, we do the thing after.
Yeah,
Going down and
downwards
going
is
up, we do it at the same time.
yeah, going downwards is just if you are in air and if there's an air block beneath the spore, just teleport one down. It will take some time
Yeah.
for them to go down the large cliff, but that's fine.
At S, unless block. If the block they are in
If the block they're in is not air, and the block above them is not air,
then we kill them.
then run. Yes.
Yeah. But otherwise they're fine. What happens? Like, do we need to when we teleport it sideways? If it's in a block, do we need to teleport it up? Because otherwise somebody could like place a block there, off like between spreads. Oh, I see. You're doing that now.
No, yeah, kind of. If block
They
-1 air, move one down.
Yeah. So this
We'll
will
have
put them up
them-
and down on block.
Yeah, they'll move them up. They'll move them down.
We'll have them prefer the up direction. I'll just chose this arbitrarily.
New spore. Sideways. Yep.
So this should work.
Yeah.
Just remember, even if an area effect cloud gets TP'd, it won't visually update on the client.
Yeah, that's fine. We can play a particle at it, and that will visually.
Well, the spores
God
already
damn it.
have particles, right? So these should
Oh, yeah,
start moving now. I saw it spawn a checker.
Yeah, but
I don't
will it move on our screens? Because Graza says if we TP them.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to run a particle at them.
Yeah. What's their names?
GM4 underscore shroom underscore shroomite underscore spore. However, they should also be placing mycelium wherever they appear.
Did we do that part already?
Not yet, I don't think.
No, I put the it's at the start. If block is grass, set block mycelium. It's at the start of spore underscore spread MC function.
You should put it at the end because you only want to do that after we.
Oh, okay. You want to move it?
Yep.
Something.
We need a fill command, a fill replace command to get rid of all the stuff as well. Doesn't seem to be spreading.
We wanted to replace Podzol as well, I think.
I just instinctively hit Control S in a command block.
How do I create new files?
Fire FTP.
If you go in Atom,
Yeah, why
if you
Atom?
go
Oh my God,
if you're
choose
in
a smaller
Atom,
particle.
You can right click on on the folder in the remote edit and hit new file.
How do I even bring up that file tree on the right?
Here, I can make it. What's the new thing you want to make?
Just make a file that is like our block tag for
Oh, one of
Podzol
them
and
spread.
grass and
And then it died.
pot dirt.
Is the duration
A block
too short?
tag?
Yeah, block tag.
Tags. Folder. Is it block or blocks?
I don't know.
I think the duration's just too low.
Yeah, let's pump up the duration.
I've seen it go in the same direction twice, though. I'm wondering if it's going to choose a different direction at any point.
We'll make them.
Oh,
last
yeah, it
100
switched this time. It moved in a different direction. This is
What
good.
do we want to call the block tag?
Mycelium spreadable or something?
Yeah, mycelium spreadable sounds good.
Or
Or simply spreadable would do.
Shroomite spreadable?
Yeah.
Yeah, or spore spreadable, something like that.
Spore spreadable sounds good. Spore spreadable dot JSON.
If this ends up on top of a not grass block, it'll just keep going, right? But it won't place mycelium.
They die for some reason.
Oh, the duration needs to be higher. It's only 2 minutes at the moment. Right?
10 seconds.
I don't think so.
I changed it to 100 seconds.
Did you reload?
Did I do so? Yeah, I did. Pretty sure I did.
Oh, we're not going to be able to use the particle, like just the ordinary particle now, because...
Yeah, we need to disable the particle on them and have like a command do it, which sucks.
Yeah.
We could, unless we summon them there.
Yeah, but then we
lose
can't use the duration.
I guess we can just
rather
count
use the
down with the
duration.
scoreboard instead. I don't know why it's dying,
Yeah, but-
though.
I feel like the particle is more efficient than counting down works.
Kill at S. Only Shroomite Spore check should be dying. Is the duration not being updated successfully?
I've added grass block and podzol to a spore spreadable block tag.
Alright. Tags. Spore underscore spreadable. Hope this works.
Not quite.
Not quite? Yeah, damn it. At least I tried. So why are they dying?
There.
Let's first change the particles so that we can see.
Can see it.
I will disable the particles on the spores and add a particle command to 20 hertz. Particle, mycelium, particle, that particle, mycelium.
We're coming up to 2 hours on this stream. We may have to... I think we're going to have to continue this on another day. Did you say you were free this weekend, Blue?
Yeah,
could
I
continue
am.
this.
Saturday afternoon.
I might not be.
That's okay. Why are they dying? Is the duration not updating, or is a kill command targeting the wrong entities?
Oh, there we go. I'm working on the particles.
So it teleports itself. And it's around for like 2 seconds.
The file is live, or it's been updated by my Spore spawn message. But it's still dying. Which,
Execute.
either there's something wrong with the duration, or we're accidentally killing it.
Tag equals string 4.
Okay, I've added a say command to see if it's... There's only one kill command I know of.
You will get an error if you read it right now.
Problem is they're all going to say area effect cloud. I'm about to die because they don't have custom names.
Oh, I know why. In the main function, 4th line down, every shroomite not in a mushroom is killing themselves.
Oh, instead of shroomite.
It needs to be every shroomite shroom. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oops.
Alright, we should now have particles. I think.
Reloaded. We have
Interesting ones, yes.
potion particles, yeah.
You have to give it no part. The The air effect cloud itself has to have no particles.
They're still dying.
Damn it.
Did you not update main?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't either.
Shroom. Save, and then Spore underscore spawn is also out of date. Okay.
I wonder if there's a save all option.
Uh,
Couldn't load custom particle. Yeah, take's gone, by the way.
how do I make it so they don't have a particle? None.
I think try. Is it null maybe?
It's not giving them the particle tag. Didn't work.
It's setting mycelium off before
that's where
it
the spore
moves.
is.
Yeah, but it should be placing the mycelium when it moves, not like this block
No, yeah,
should have mycelium.
it's moving.
Yeah, it's moving, but this block should have mycelium on it instead of.
Let's see. I messed up the chords on.
Oh, it moved up
the
as well.
particles.
That's good.
No, they didn't.
That's working.
That's just my particles being messy.
What?
Oh,
we
that's
fucked up.
that's the one. That's when one of the directional ones says you can't spawn here and then dies.
Yeah, but
Never mind. Forget what I said.
Okay.
But I still don't know how to give them no particle.
how long do they last for now? 2 minutes.
I
now
tried
it
adding
works.
an at. I tried adding an at s because in the set block for the mycelium, the location has not changed since the function ran, which is where it originally started.
They're all moving in the same. They're moving towards positive X and Z only.
That also happened to spread players in 1.12, by the way.
This particle over here should slowly drop now, right?
Yeah, it should. Special, can we disable your...
Oh, Blue, look at chat. Misode says use particle block air. So the block particle, but with air, has no texture.
I just put null in there and it works.
No, you're kidding. It can't load the function.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Block error, I will do that then. Thank you, Misode.
Also, we need to reload. Because a lot of area effect loads are screaming they were about to kill themselves.
Alright, I did particle block error.
What's block air?
You know how when you break a block, that particle, that's now called block instead of block crack or whatever?
Yeah.
And you
Killed all
don't
my
have to
spores.
use crazy numbers anymore, it's just thing.
We need a reset button for this place.
Why are they only moving into the positive coordinates?
Maybe
One thing I
our
could think
sun-
of is that check that we're actually summoning them in the other locations.
I've got a command here which will reset all of the mycelium.
Well, I like that our spreading is working at least.
It's not working. They're all going in the positive coordinates.
The climbing.
The climbing's working, yeah.
Is the original armor stand completely centered?
Well, we have sort. Oh, do we need to do
Yes.
sort equals arbitrary? Instead of
No,
sort
because
equals random?
that's not
Arbitrary
random.
will
It's
grab
sort.
The games.
Oh yeah, arbitrary is
Sort.
the game's or random order.
Yeah, sort equals random. Maybe if we do a little more than one block in size.
But why should that affect it?
I guess that shouldn't hurt.
I don't know.
Well, it might.
It is.
Huh. Wait, maybe just increase it for now? See whether it fixes
Right.
it?
Oh,
You can use decimals in the range, right?
I don't
Also,
know.
they get stuck in corners now.
Well, I guess it can only go in the positive and it's stuck, so yeah.
Yeah, I can't go up those 2 locks, so.
Something I noticed is that it can still move left and right, and it can move while it's falling, but I kind of like that because it's like it's drifting.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with us.
Should it be able to spread
wish
to
there was-
dirt? Because currently it isn't.
Yeah, I'm working on that at the moment.
Okay.
We'd add that to the tag.
Yeah, go for it, special if you got it open anyways.
Bam. What?
Reloading. Alright, so why is it only spreading?
Oh, we now have one moving in the negative. So I guess that was the problem. It was only finding them in the
My guess
positive
is-
one.
My guess is that the because the radius of the area effect cloud is like 0, right?
Yeah.
That the 1 block was exactly on
Blue, there's a button over here.
the border.
Oh, thank you.
That it was like exactly on the border, and they have a less than or equals sign missing or something.
Yeah.
We don't need this anymore.
These take particles that are being played, is that being played at 20 hertz?
These mycelium particles, yes.
Okay.
I don't think the particles should be that bad. Still executing particles and looking for...
We can summon less of them on a slower clock to make it a bit more sort of lazy
The problem with
looking.
summoning less of them is then they kind of summon in bursts.
Yeah, that's what I'm... No, I'm saying summon less particles less often. Like, if you only summon 1 or 2, it'll be less noticeable.
Yeah, this is summoning.
burst.
This is summoning one. So we could slow it down and do another one of those clocks we did.
No, just use main. Once a second, 2 particles. It might be alright.
Alright, I will do that.
Should spores do anything if they reach another mushroom? No, right?
No, just
We don't want it
ignore
to turn it into a spore spreader because that's going to be very, very bad. Very, very quick.
Do you mind if I clear the scoreboard sidebar? Because it's I have a small. I'm using it in a corner of my screen, and it's like the entire screen.
But baby mushroom. Baby mushroom would be really cool, but there are no baby mushrooms.
Alright, so now we have them spread. I just made it so that they are less. There should be less of these particles now. I thought?
There we go. That looks okay to me.
Could do with a couple more, I think. Okay, this feels good to me.
Are they still
If I
tending
just-
towards the positive, or is that
It's just by chance.
just
I
by
think.
chance? Okay. They are definitely moving in all directions now. Weirdly, this mushroom is no longer having mycelium placed at it. I guess a side effect, but we can make the mushrooms do that when they plant themselves anyway, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Did we get it to work by tag with the mycelium spreading?
The block tag, yeah.
Yeah, so dirt and podzol will also be taken over now.
Yep. I like this. So now we need to add like a random chance for them to spawn another. A really low chance to spawn another one of them.
Yeah, so first we need to check within a radius that they're the only one. Which I guess we can do by executing from every shroom to add 1 to the score of every shroom within a radius, and if its score is 1, then it's the only one. Right? And then we can execute on a shroom with
yep.
a score of 1, meaning it's the only one in that range, to do a spread player with like a with a minimum distance, so that it doesn't appear
that
too close to
sounds
the first one.
possible.
Hello, Toffee.
We don't even need a spread player. I think we could
Flames?
just summon off of.
Yeah, I just wanted a visual indication of the spread cardinal things,
Uh-huh.
just so we could see them. Because sometimes it doesn't blink you don't see the what do you call it, hitbox fast enough. Hello, shy boy.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that we don't have. Oh, I know. Yeah, so there's no mycelium beneath the original mushroom because they only place the mycelium after they've moved, right?
Yeah. But we can have that mushroom place mycelium when it spawns.
Oh, fine. All right, let's work on the spawning another one then to make the.
Why is this one in the air?
Because
Oh,
it's falling?
it spread on top of this mushroom.
Oh, because it's not an air
so
block, so it went up.
So
we're gonna
let's
have
have a block tag then.
We need a non-solid, or a plants, or anything it could spawn in, like fences as well, things like that. It should ignore, right? It should just spread under fences like grass does.
But that's easy to do because we can have block tags. So let's do
Yeah.
that then.
Yeah, but that's a
We
lot
have to
of
list
things.
everything: pressure plates, levers, buttons, torches.
I will do it. Don't worry.
Okay. Doors. I guess anything that grass can survive under.
I'm not sure about doors because they kind of physically block the airspace. You can't go through.
But grass can spread under a door. Grass can spread to a dirt block under a door.
Yeah, but
I guess that
grass can also spread under glass, and those spores can't move through glass.
that's true. But I guess we can't really tell if a door is open or shut because it depends on orientation versus the blocks it's against.
Yeah, because that's why I would just assume it's shut.
Yeah, that would be a very complicated check, you're right. So we'll make it like the fog from Mistborn that can't go through doors.
Can someone create a file for me and open it pretty quick? Cause
What do you want the file to be?
I don't know how to do it.
The block tags.
Yep.
Yeah. Blocks.
Call it non-solid or something. Or spore traversable.
Unspreadables.json.
Have you already made it?
So, killer awesome. No, that's just what he suggested as the name, which I think is.
Sounds good here.
Or it's not quite
it's not
unspreadable, but it's like
unspreadable.
it's unclimbable or something.
Untraversable.
Something that it shouldn't go up for.
Underable.
I'm still in favor of untraversable.
Porous.
That sounds fine with me.
How do you spell porous? Porous?
Porous?
Or probably without the U in America. Poros. Spore underscore porous dot JSON. Okay, I've created it. You should be able to see it now.
Just let me click on your name. Yeah, thank you.
I'll copy this one so you can. There you go. Edit that.
All right, I will.
You can put a couple. You put a couple of sample ones in there just to check it works, and then we can add them off stream.
Here, red underscore mushroom. Brown underscore mushroom is a thing as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Check the vanilla block tag. See if there's things that might already fit, because you can include tags and tags.
Oh. Unless block. Shroomite.
I've just realised that we called it spore underscore porous, but we should have called it sporus. No, I think spore underscore porous is at least easier to understand. I like this. You can see that this mushroom is like slowly infecting the area around it, but there is a limit to the spread range because eventually the spores die out.
All right, mushrooms, brown and red should now be considered porous.
Which means that all of these mushrooms should end up filled eventually with mycelium.
What are the smoke particles special?
The current
Those
location,
are
I
just
guess.
the current location of the spores.
Oh,
or
it's gone above
Oh, and you
it's
can
gone
make
above this mushroom
Yeah,
again.
Yeah, and you
spores.
can make it go down if it's porous beneath. All the air needs to be replaced with porous. There we go. It now moves down if there's a porous block beneath.
Crothers thinks there is a vanilla solid and non-solid tag.
I don't think
But-
there's vanilla one.
Yeah, and it wouldn't work because glass would be considered non-solid, right?
Quite possibly.
There's an impermeable tag.
God of Sound thinks you should be able to carry spores around on your shoes.
Oh, that would be hard to do.
It would.
How about slabs? Should the spores be able to go through slabs?
Good question. If they I think
It's quite easy to include.
I don't. Yeah, I mean they shouldn't climb them. So I guess they should
Okay, so
go through them.
there's an impermeable tag already, so as long as we don't call it that.
Impermeable.
The impermeable tag is things that the drip particles won't go through, which is just
Yeah.
glass. And actually, that's it. If you want to, you can include. 1 minute, where are you, Blue?
The corner of the thing.
Top
Where are
half,
you
not
editing?
bottom half slabs, says Crothers.
Oh,
Do you think they should climb upside down slabs, but go under half slabs?
I think slabs should block it, right? Unless it wants to climb a slab.
Well, it can't.
A slab should be a full block.
Yeah, I feel like a slab should just be considered blocking.
Okay. So that means that it would try and climb it.
Yep.
Okay.
I think leaves shouldn't block it, rails shouldn't block it. Yeah, but let's get working on the real stuff.
Wait, what's... Port. So is this the things it checks for to not teleport itself?
It is the things it... It's kind of difficult to tell. It's the things it considers air. It's the things it considers a valid place to be.
Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Mizet is saying we can finalize that later.
Yeah.
Maybe we should end the stream here at 2 hours.
I would like to eat. That would
yeah,
be a good.
Yeah, that's true. Some food
We've
would be
done
nice.
like half the module. That's pretty good. The only thing left is the random chance to spawn a new one. Oh, the mushroom
And
spreading
summoning
stuff and summoning
Yeah.
them. So I guess we've done a third of the module.
Let's
a little bit
reset
over.
the area for now.
Probably around half. Shall I kill the spores?
Already done.
Oh,
There we go.
Blue has already massacred them.
cool. This feels kind
I
of
will
nice.
be around Saturday afternoon, so
Yeah.
we might be able to continue.
And then we can balance the spread
Yeah,
speed with
I'll-
the duration to work out what sort of radius we want.
Yep.
We should be able to calculate how far they will be able to spread as a maximum based on duration versus spread speed.
You don't want to do that
Also-
calculus?
Please shut up about calculus
division,
and
isn't it?
algebra. I've gotten enough of that.
Oh, because you just took your exams, didn't you?
Yeah.
Ha.
Congratulations.
go?
I'm all done now.
Did you use Minecraft to show you're working out?
Oh, I wish I could do that. Before we end the stream, is there anything people would want us to add? So if you've got some suggestions for blogs that the Spores should be able to go into, just post them in chat now and I will add that later tonight.
Or message us in the Discord if you're watching this later, because that's a thing that happens for some people apparently.
Yeah. I think this is going to
like
be a
this.
fun module, though, for people who want a little bit of an extra challenge. These are going to be really rare, by the way, and the spread will be a lot slower than this. So it's not like you'll constantly have to be like deleting them and like clearing the ground. You'll probably spot them if they're near your base before they cause a lot of damage, and they're quite rare to appear.
It will also not be every red mushroom.
No.
In case you thought that. It will just be some of them. They will spawn near the player if there's mycelium or near mushrooms.
Spores need to get washed away when touching water.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
I want to add that to the list.
Is there any kind of mob that should be able... Anything else that should kill spores? I like the idea of chickens just like eating them.
I think they're a little small for that, but you know, single cell organisms is fine. Or not single cells, but just a couple cells. That's
We
what
kind of turn chickens into whales that way. Just
they eat the krill of the mushrooms.
Yeah.
yeah. I will make it so that they die in water.
That's a good idea.
Thing to do.
It's a shame that Minecraft doesn't have any kind of wind system built in. It would be kind of interesting if we give, instead of random spreading like this, if we just gave like Minecraft a fake wind with speed and direction, and everything moved in that direction.
I mean, with local coordinates, it wouldn't be that hard, because then we could use like some crazy vector stuff, and it would be not that hard.
Oh yeah, we could do like.
Problem is that they would all spawn from the mushroom, so they would just go. There'd be like a line drawn from the mushroom. They don't spread
until the wind shifts.
I think spreading is probably better.
You could just define a new vector room, a vector space that isn't linear. Just make it like a weird geometry. Make it spread out.
Wild pigs are eating one type of fungus.
We'll
Maybe pigs should be able to eat that. I thought pigs eat truffles.
That is a wild fungus.
Yeah.
I think we shouldn't put in too much.
Okay, Miss Ode. Hush.
Dynamics.
It wouldn't be as hard as it sounds. Then again, I definitely overestimate liquid tanks.
Yes.
Anyway.
All right, let's end this here.
Yeah. Well, thanks everyone for watching and for your feedback.
Saturday afternoon, I think.
Saturday afternoon, we will continue this. I'm gonna have to edit this stream down so much.
Well, no, you can just post it.
But yeah,
just bam.
Fine. I'll get rid of the streaming soon way to start though.
All right.